Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Grandpa, and you have found Coffee Time with Grandpa on YouTube. I am going to be doing a great show today. I'm going to be talking about different things. And first of all, I want to welcome everybody. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, click that like button, uh, share me with your friends, and it will help this old man out. Today, guess what? It is the winter solstice. We're celebrating, and of course, I have my little candle lit here on my Yule tree, and I am wishing everybody a great winter solstice. It's a great time of the year to get together with friends and celebrate. And it's just that time right before Christmas. Of course, most Christians celebrate Christmas on the 25th as the birth of Jesus. Of course, us pagans, we know that Jesus was not born on December 25th. This was just made up by the Roman Catholic Church so they could steal the thunder away from us celebrating Yule. If you don't know by now, I am a pagan. I'm a Wiccan, and I share my celebrations with everybody out there in YouTube land. And I talk about different subjects, a lot of different subjects. Mostly, my subjects are about paganism and senior citizens and how they are struggling. Current events, I usually bring up a lot of current events that's going on. And right now, there really isn't much going on. There's a few things going on in current events, but I really don't want to talk about them, and they have to do with our government because our government still is not doing anything to help seniors out. If anything, they're taking away our benefits instead of giving us something to live on. It's just a sad situation, and we're leaving 2025 behind, and hopefully 2026, which I do believe will be a better year for us because the elections are coming up, and the voters will have a chance to rectify the mistakes they made in the last election. And you know what I mean. I don't have to go into politics, not on a sacred day like today with the winter solstice being celebrated all over the world. I don't want to bring up anything negative. I want to stay positive, and hopefully I can stay positive on message uh, uh, without going on a rant about something that has to do with our government. Uh, Today is a blessed day. It's the day a lot of people don't understand this, but we celebrate the winter solstice or Yule. Of course, Yule is celebrated on the winter solstice, not on Christmas. Okay, you have to understand that. Pagans celebrate Yule today. This is the day of feasting, the day of baking your breads and your pies at home, making your home very homely looking, decorated with your Yule tree. And there's just a lot of festive things going on today. And the news, what I've been reading this morning in the news, there's just not a whole lot going on. We still have all the bad negative news, which I'm not bringing up this morning because this is a nice day, a nice positive day, and I want to stay on message. Um, in Nebraska, I want to talk a little bit about the weather we're having because we are having unusual weather in Nebraska. As many of you know, I live in western Nebraska, uh, so I definitely watch the news when it comes to weather forecasts. But we're having a La Nina pattern, which basically means that it's warmer than usual here in Nebraska. If we get a few sprinkles every now and then, but no major snowstorm has come through. Our temperatures have been mild. Some days they've gotten down to where it's a little chilly, but nothing that we can't stand. The wind's been howling and blowing. as it usually does during the winter time. And it's just a very, very mild. It's nothing like the East Coast has experienced with all these uh, Arctic blasts coming down and covering the whole eastern United States, and nothing like the floods in Washington State, where everybody's house is underwater practically. Uh, so we are sitting good here in Nebraska. No major snowstorms in the forecast, and the only thing is we're in a drought pattern, and it is going into spring now, since the day is going to be longer as each day passes. We some Spring is going to come soon. By January and February, where those are usually our coldest months here in Nebraska. So hopefully we can get past January and February and start bringing warmer weather in March, April, and May. Uh, that is my wish anyway, and I hope everything works out for the farmers here, because they are struggling really bad, and they can't afford to have a bad growing season coming up in the spring. We need that water, but I'm afraid that we're in a drought pattern, and the water will not uh, becoming as it should. Now, of course, the war in the Ukraine is still going on between the Russians and the Ukrainians, and there just seems no end to it. Every day, people are dying. Thousands of soldiers are being hurt every day on both sides, and it's a very sad thing. And hope my prayers go out to everybody in Ukraine, and hopefully our government will stand by them so they can survive whatever Putin throws at them. Another thing that's going on with these Yule celebrations going on today, I want to make this a shorter video. I don't want to go make it into a very long video, so I want to get through some of these things that I've been wanting to discuss. I've been posting short videos of this last previous week about paganism in the Roman Catholic Church. So if you want more details, make sure you subscribe and go to my channel, and you'll see a bunch of shorts being posted about the subject matter. I'm going to talk about paganism and the church and Wicca and different subject matters that pertain to how it all came about, why the Catholic Church became so powerful and took over the world and practically wiped paganism off of the map, but we're making a slow comeback. We are coming back with the old rituals. We are coming back with the old spirituality, because Christianity has pretty much run its course, and a lot of people are leaving the church and going to a more natural based faith belief system, which is puts a smile on my face. I talked in some of my videos, short videos that I posted, about Dolores Cannon and Edgar Casey. And if you do not know who these two people are, please do some research on your computer, or go to your library and read books about Dolores Cannon and Edgar Casey. Edgar Casey he was called the sleeping prophet, and he was basically he was trying to heal people back in the 1930s and 40s. He did private sessions, therapy sessions, and put people in trances, and tried to figure out what was wrong with them, because they had some medical issues. And his track record was pretty good. He helped 90% of the patients that he had. He helped or cured. So he was a very interesting person. He talked about a lot of different things, past life regressions. He talked about reincarnation a lot, and it's a very interesting man he was. And I read a lot about him a lot of times, because he has such good advice when it comes to how to live your life as a good person, how to live your life with the spark of Christ inside of you. Uh, of course, I am a pagan, but I do believe in Christian principles because a lot of the Christian principles the Christians stole from pagans. So it's one and the same. So that's why I always follow the teachings of Christ along with other great leaders down through the ages. Now, Dolores Cannon, she was a woman. She passed away also. You know, Edgar Casey died back in the 40s. And uh, of course, Dolores Cannon, she passed away, 10, 12 years ago, I believe it was. I don't remember the exact date when she passed away, but she was a lady that did therapy sessions also a lot similar to what Casey did. Uh, she would talk to people in private sessions and regress their memories back. Uh, to bring up different lifetimes that people have had. It's called reincarnation when you experience having multiple lifetimes and how that affects your present day life that you're in. It's a very interesting reading. And I hope everybody gets a chance to do some research on those two people because they bring such beauty and such spirituality on how to live your life. It's just, oh, it's a great thing to be when you read what they really have to say. And a lot of Dolores Cannon you can get on YouTube because they post a lot of her sessions were recorded and they posted them online. So I'm sure if you put in Dolores Cannon, you'll get a lot of YouTube videos along with my videos also. I hope everybody is going to have a great festive time today. I'm sending love and blessings to all out there. I am hoping to continue my sessions. I do a long form video on Sunday mornings because it's a sacred day to me. It's a day that I rest and it's a day that I recollect my thoughts of what's going on and what happened during the past week. And I bring everybody up to date about my channel. Uh, I'm going to be doing more interesting videos during the spring and summer months. So I hope you will tag along with me. If you find my channel interesting at all, please like and share and subscribe to my channel because it helps me out so much with the algorithm. Uh, I have been growing. I've been doing this for 7 months now, and my channel is growing. I'm getting ready. I'm between 300 and 400 subscribers, and that's pretty good for my channel. But I want to get up a little bit higher and get more views. So I hope your holidays are going well. Um, I am going to celebrate my holidays. That's why this video is going to be a little bit short because I have so much to do in the kitchen. I'm baking pies and baking cookies, and I want to get back to doing that. I want to bake a loaf of bread today. Uh, it's a loaf of rye bread that's diabetic friendly. I'm going to continue bringing more information to senior citizens, Medicare, uh, a lot of new information that's coming out about our little teeny pay raise to, I think it was 2.9%, which only averaged out to about 50 some dollar increase. And of course, Medicare went up and took half of that. So you were lucky to get 15, $16 pay raise by the time they took everything out. It's just a shame what the government is doing. They're not taking care of their senior citizens, and my voice is going to be out there loud and screaming until the government starts taking care of their senior citizens and making them have a better life in their senior years because they need to be enjoying life, not worrying about if they have anything to eat or if they can pay for the prescriptions. It's sad. Yes, it is. But I promise to stay away from negativity. Now, everybody out there, if you like my channel, go ahead and like it because it does help me out. And I'm wishing everybody a very merry, happy Yule today, a happy winter solstice. And I'm sending love out there. And I will check you out next week. Remember, I post every Sunday mornings on a long form. And then during the week, I have all these short information announcements with my short form. So you'll be able to see what's going on. And they are packed full of information on how to improve your life better, how to become a better pagan if you're a pagan already. And if paganism at all is of interest to you, watch my channel because I will go into it much more in detail in these coming videos that I am planning. Uh, Sending love and blessings to everybody. So mote be, and guess what? See you next time. Bye bye.